What's up, Grovelanders? We are walking on a trail in the middle of Sky Meadow State Park. What is this state known for? What is this state?
I don't know.
Virginia is for lovers.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I don't know. What's this?
I was gonna say beaches?
I don't know. That's like all over their signs. Virginia is for lovers.
Shit ton of, what's this? Look at all that.
That's chestnut trees. Basically, they are preserving chestnut trees. There is something that killed them off or started to, and they are actively saving them right here. So there are walking trails all over this place. We're taking a short one because we don't have a ton of time. They also have a historic area that we just took a walk through, so I'll put that footage in right now. I already picked up our historic grounds walking tour right from the gift shop, and that is that white building right over there. That is probably going to be kind of boring to read through, so I think what I'm going to do is just record and then voice over the most important info because there's just too much to actually read through. So here we go. The farm and estate known as Mount Bleak was originally part of Lord Fairfax's extensive grant, which was given to him by the King of England in the early 1600s. The property was primarily used for farming and even had ties to relatives of George Washington. Sitting in the historic area of the park lies the federal-style Mount Bleak stone house, built in 1843 for merchant Abner H. Settle. The property changed names over the years just about as many times as it changed owners, but one notable name was that of Sky Farm, named this in the 1940s because the owner at the time thought the area looked like his homeland of the Isle of Skye in Scotland. Just after World War II, water and electricity were brought into the home. It wasn't until the 1950s that the property was named Sky Meadows, and in 1975 it was deeded to the state of Virginia to be used as a state park. The park was officially opened to the public in 1983. So next to the old barn we found the information station.
Yes, you had to drag the leaf, and then you have all these different options.
For the entire area, not just this park.
Yeah, like here's your park map.
Your Indian belief. Red to them means peace. To us, white and a dove means peace. To them, red means peace.
Red to the Indians, red means peace.
Yep. To us, white means peace, like a dove, white candle.
And what is that?
This?
This one that you pointed at.
Oh.
That's the most common, you said?
Yeah, number two. Number one is like candidates that's poison, like a little bit of dried mustard, a little bit of crushed chalk, and a cup of water. Get rid of all the poison in your stomach.
So yeah, like the chalk helps like an upset stomach.
Yeah, if you a little bit of dried mustard, crushed chalk together, mix it together, and put it in a cup of water. Get rid of, like if you have, like you eat a bad piece of food, contaminated water, it's like poison. Dental health, that would have been a tooth powder, like oak bark, chicken bones. You would crush it, grind to powder, and add your baking powder, baking soda to it, or powder, or whatever. Then you use toothpaste. That's what they use.
Is there one for headaches?
No, I don't have. Heat stroke, a teaspoon of salt and a quart of water. A quart of water with a teaspoon of salt. Indian belief. Another one, cleansing. They took the group out, got the herbs, brought them back, soak them in the water, and wash your hands and arm in it. They believe get rid of all the bad stuff within your body. Get rid of the bad stuff. That's what we have.
Where? Yeah, that's a snake skin.
Oh, that's been there a while. I don't know what that is.
Did somebody hang that there, or is that naturally there?
I don't know what that is. For clogged nasal passages, it would have been the cayenne pepper.
Right.
And by 1897, we had Vicks.
Oh, in 1897, that's when Vicks was created?
Yeah, it probably, somebody said it might have been Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
Might have been the first one. But it went from the red pepper, 1897, to Vicks.
Well, the red pepper makes my sinuses run.
Yeah, with Chinese, when you eat Chinese food, it works.
Yeah. What is this?
Somebody made it. It's soap. Somebody made it. There's a Keiko right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, somebody made it. And there's your doctor's fee.
$2. $3 if you're late.
Yeah.
So there was late fees even back then.
Mm-hmm. And the doctor had trouble because he said, I don't need any more apple. I don't need any more apple pie. I need money.
Yeah. People tried to pay with food or trade and barter. Was this building a church? Is that what
I think it might have been. It's also a washout.
Cross there?
You want to find out? Go ask lady in the log kitchen.
Oh, okay.
She can tell you.
Is she cooking? Is she the one cooking?
Alright.
He got a question for you about the washout.
Was that a church? Or like
We don't know.
because I saw the cross on the door. That's
It
kind of like.
probably doubled as a church, probably doubled as a schoolhouse, because back then they had roving preachers.
Oh, okay.
Or Praise House.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and they used buildings for multiple purposes, so yeah, it could be. Yeah, if there was
That
a.
building
This is what they call it, Praise House. That's how they communicated when they were clean.
Okay.
the wash house we have portrayed as the wash house. We don't know for sure that's what it was. It may have been the location of one of the enslaved houses that we know were 3 on the property.
Okay.
We know this was one of them. And where our visitor center stands was probably another one. And we have it over the ice house. So I'm not real sure they would have had the wash house over the ice house.
Oh, yeah.
But in the 60s, when the one owner lived here, they used that as the kitchen. They had put a wood stove in there. Everything in here, this is original to the foundation underneath this.
Oh, wow.
This, when the park took over the property and redid this building, took it apart and redid the chinkings, they found that this park went down to a smaller, burnt out structure. This particular cabin, it is from this property. We just don't know exactly where at on the property. But we didn't put it here, and none of the other previous owners say that they did. So somewhere in the mid 1800s, when the builder of the main house, somewhere between building the kitchen and it burning down, is somewhere in that time frame they put it back.
So the structure had been moved from somewhere else and put in place of something else that might have burnt down at some point.
Yes.
What are you cooking right now?
Right now I have some squash. I have in the big pot over the fire, I've got some cabbage cooking. And then in the other pot, I've got some vegetables for a corn cob salad that I'm going to be making. I've got some tomatoes I'm finishing up my salad with. And then I'm going to make some ham apricot pinwheels.
Ham and apricot? What is the pinwheel? What does that look?
It's going to be bread, and I'm.
I was gonna say, so it's like a pastry type thing.
And I'm just going to roll it up. Yeah, I'm doing an Italian loaf. I'm gonna cut it real thin, kind of roll it out, put the ham, the apricot jam, and roll it up.
How long will that take? Will it be done? You know, like.
About an hour.
Okay. Yeah, we'll finish our walkthrough and everything. We'll stop back in.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is what somebody did. They made a slit, and then using another tool called a drift, opened it up to make it round. And then they pounded the end down and made a spiral.
So just kind of creating different things, not specifically a tool or anything like that. It's just, you know.
Well, I have no idea. The guy who did
You found it that way.
Huh?
You found it that way?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on there like that. So this might have been, the idea might have been that might have been a maybe a handle for a fireplace tool or something.
Oh, okay.
But this might have been going to be the end of a fireplace poker. I probably forge weld this together, draw this out into a point, bend this out, draw that out into a point, then you've got a
make, like,
point
the
and a hook. And then this end would be forge welded to another bar. And that would be where the handle was.
Do you know how long that process would take to make something like that? A poker like that?
Depending on your level of skill, anywhere from a month to no, it would only take I don't know, a half an hour to do that if you really
Okay.
knew what you were doing.
Yeah. And that's all based on experience, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
It's
more
like-
you
it's
do it, the
like-
better you get.
It's like anything with skill.
Yeah.
The more skill you develop, the faster you go.
Yep.
Yeah, so I stopped doing that. Retired from the government. My wife's retired too, so I don't need to work anymore. Yay!
So this is all just play.
Yeah.
Fun.
Well, I don't get paid to be here. So-
It's all volunteer
Yeah.
here, yeah. And it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's state park.
Public parks rely on volunteers.
Yeah. So there's bear here. Bear aware. Things to remember. I think the first rule is be sure that you're the fastest runner in your group.
I'll die.
I came across a little memorial for Corporal Randall Morgan. Died 1777, 11th Virginia Regiment, Continental Army. We are currently on Boston Mill Road Trail. Imagine farmers transporting harvested crops along this corridor once the Boston Mill Road established in 1823. The road, named after Bosseton's mill, connected the village of Paris and surrounding farms to the local mills in this valley, the Crooked Run Valley. So there's so many trails in this park. You'll see these trail markers along the way. Boston Mill Road, which we're going to follow because it's a very short one. We don't have a ton of time, but there are other areas to go. And uphill there is a nice overlook from what I saw during research. There's a 0.21 mile trail. They're all shorties. So we're going to keep going this way, see what we find. I feel like we're entering a Predator movie.
I know.
I hope so. Wouldn't that be exciting?
I mean, it'd definitely be something to write home about.
If we survive. There's a nice webs. There's a web designer. So came across a vineyard. We'll have to find out what property that is.
It's hot.
We found the rest spot. You think this is the halfway point? I just saw a rabbit.
Ow.
It was just ahead of us, but maybe that's gonna be my dinner tonight. I wonder if they know about this yet. Because of the storm, this might be from last night. Because we got a storm at our house. It's black walnut.
Are you sure we're on the trail?
Yes. This looks so fresh. I bet it's from last night. That's a big tree. Taking out the bridge. Another rest stop. Maybe we're just halfway now. Somebody's getting eaten by mosquitoes. Do you think I could eat that? Is that a truffle mushroom? We made it to the crossroads, the end of the Snowden Trail, back to civilization. That was 1.14 miles, I believe. It's hot. Need some hydration.
And good shoes. And
Good,
off.
good shoes.
Bring good shoes.
I thought you meant
Spray yourself.
yeah, there's a lot of mosquitoes.
My arms.
It's very shaded, which is good. We're back on Boston Mill Road to get to the car and find a shower. I've been trying to get a butterfly the entire hike because we kept seeing them, but they were flying too fast. But I snagged this one here in its natural habitat. I just dropped my lens cover. And there are cows here on the property as well, over those rolling hills. The forgery guy jokingly said, well, maybe he wasn't joking, but he said they were maintained by the state to feed prisoners at the state pen. I don't know if he was joking or not though, but either way, I thought it was funny. All right, we're back from the hike.
That was gross.
We're sweaty messes.
Oh my god. Oh, no.
So we have dinner, but that's another video.
Oh look, I have mud all over me.
Yeah, we walked in mud. So we're gonna go try to find a place to clean up because we're nowhere near our hotel, and that's the opposite direction
I've got my gym.
of our dinner.
Edge Fitness.
But we're gonna end this one here. Subscribe below to follow along for more Virginia videos. There will be at least one more. Until next time, the last egg.
You one ugly motherfucker.